Namaste and welcome back, my sweet yogi friends. Welcome to your Yin and Affirmation class, where we'll be holding our postures for a little bit longer, and I will be offering a gentle reminder or a mantra for you. If it does not resonate, you're always more than welcome to set something of your own, but these are simply just feel good mantras to permeate and resonate within you as we hold these poses. There will be no blocks or props required for this class today, so all you need is yourself, your body, and your breath. And without further ado, let's get started. We'll start in a butterfly position, Supta Konasana, bringing the feet together to touch, knees out wide. You can guide the palms around the feet or the ankles, whatever feels better. And as you breathe in, just invite length through the spine. And as you exhale, just slowly begin to hinge forward, leading with your heart, finding the depth that feels good in your body today. So finding that edge, not forcing anything, but just that subtle sensation of just enough. And close the eyes. And big breath in. And slow breath out. Our first mantra today will be, I am exactly where I need to be. I am exactly where I need to be. In this position, I like to offer the palms out in front just slightly. Palms will face up, so tops of the hands will rest on the mats. This helps to release any gripping you may be holding in the feet or your grip against the ankles. Placing the palms facing up is a signal, a sign to receive. So knowing and receiving exactly what's needed for you for here today. Big breath in and slow breath out. I am exactly where I need to be. And take a final breath in. I am. And on your exhale, exactly where I need to be. Slowly walk the palms back up, lift the hearts. And then exhale, we'll swing the feet off to the side, swing the body forward, find your tabletop position. Before going into our next pose, we'll just find a few cat-cows. So breathing in to lift the chest, belly drops, gaze will rise. Exhale, round, curl through the spine, cat pose. Inhale, open up through the heart, lift the gaze. Exhale, round and curl, press back. Take this at your own pace. Maybe you close the eyes just for a couple rounds of breath. Finding some movement before we settle into more stillness. On your next breath in, find your cow pose. Lift the heart, gaze ahead. And exhale, settling into our wide-legged child's pose. Bring the knees out wide. Crawl the fingertips forward. I am always safe and protected. I am always safe and protected. Repeating this mantra to yourself quietly. From side to side. And maybe you just stay in stillness, whatever feels best, whatever you need, go there. Deepen the stretch, walk the elbows just 1 inch further and rest down to breathe into the triceps. And supported in this pose, in your body, in this moment. Breath in. And a gentle breath out. Leave palms behind the neck, release them forward, walk them out, stay here for just a moment, and you're slowly rise back up, neutral tabletop position. Tuck the toes behind you, find a breath in. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Not here for too long. So just invite some slow movements, whatever you need to feel settled into your down dog. Maybe flipping onto the tops of the feet here to get a stretch through the feet. And then allow the heels to melt close to your mat. Press down through the finger pad. Breath in. Deep breath out. On your inhale, gaze between the thumbs in front of you. And as you exhale, take tiny baby steps. Walk the feet to meet your wrists, the top of your space. Find a halfway lift. Guide the palms to the shin, crown of the head reaches forward. And as you exhale, hinge forward, find your ragdoll pose where you'll catch for opposite elbow. Deep bend into the knees so that the thighs can support you in your chest, your torso. Release the head and neck and head. Let it lay heavy. On your inhale, breathe in. I release. And as you exhale, anything no longer serving me. I release. Anything no longer serving me. Breathe. Maybe you rock side to side if it feels good. Just allowing the entirety of your side body to get a stretch. Nice slow release. And for the last couple breaths here, you can stay as is, or maybe if you'd like a little deeper tug and opening through the neck, you can interlace the fingers at the base of the skull, guide the elbows in towards one another, chin towards the chest, and just kind of round yourself, rounding the upper body as you continue to release all the things that no longer serve you. Big breath in and slow breath out. Gently release the palms. Find another halfway lift. And then exhale. Step yourself back to your downward facing dog, stepping the left foot back, then the right. As you inhale, elevate the right heel high to the sky. Maybe you point and flex through the toe just for a moment. And then as you exhale, setting up for our sleeping pigeon pose, as you guide the right foot towards the left wrist, reaching the left leg along, guiding the hands towards the hips as you open through the chest, lift the heart. And then exhale, slowly surrendering down to your pigeon pose. I allow myself to feel my emotions. I allow myself to feel my emotions. Allow this mantra to settle in. Big breath in, slow, smooth breath out. Oftentimes it's thought that yoga is a place where we go to forget about all the things, finding that hour where we push aside everything just to focus on the yoga and the breath. But in actuality, it's quite the opposite. In the yoga practice, we allow ourselves the space, the time to sit with the emotions we're feeling. Knowing that this is all part of the practice, part of the process. So if things come up as we hold these postures, these poses for just a little bit longer, you're allowed to feel them. You're allowed to let them take over, but just noticing them. Notice those emotions as they arise, but not necessarily attaching yourself to them. I allow myself to feel my emotions. If you want to lift up and slide the left arm through, finding a little twist here for the last couple of breaths. Let the left cheek rest down. Maybe you walk the right palm over to the left side to deepen. Breathe in and breathe out. And gently begin to rise back to the palms, lift up through the hearts. And then we'll plant palms down, stepping the right leg back to our down dog, maybe pedaling out the feet before we take that posture on the other side. And breathe in to lift the left heel high. Flex and point through the toes a couple of times. And then exhale, bringing the knee to the the left side. Left foot behind the right wrist, setting up for sleeping pigeon on the left side. Find your breath in as you lift the heart. And then as you exhale, sleeping pigeon to your degree. I let myself rest and receive. I let myself rest and receive. Knowing that sometimes the most productive thing you can do is rest. It'll all get done. Allow yourself this time to settle in. Inhale. Slow exhale. Again, if you'd like the twist, you can begin to thread the right arm through the left. Let the right cheek, right temple down. Maybe you walk the left palm over to the right corner of the mat. And slowly press back into the palms, lift through the heart, and then finding our downward dog one last time. And just saying goodbye to those poses. And then drop your knees down to your mat. We'll set up for a seated forward fold before we find our way down onto the back. And swing out the legs in front of you. Reach through the arms, lift the heart. And then exhale, seated forward fold, catching for the bottoms of the feet, the ankles or calves, whatever you find accessible. And close the eyes, and it's okay to let the back round. But release any gripping that your hands have against whatever it's catching on the lower body. I believe in myself. I believe in myself. I believe in myself. Find one more big breath in. Fill up. And exhale. Surrender. And walk yourself back up. And then just release through the legs a little bit. Bend the knees, feet meet your mat. And then windshield wiper the legs slowly from side to side. Just working into the hips, bringing back some movement into the area after those long stretches. That felt so good. All right. And then we'll slowly make our way all the way down to the back. So you can bend the knees, feet will plant as you reach forward and lower all the way down, down, down. At the bottom, bring the knees into the chest. Guide the palms to the shins, and then begin to draw the knees out in opposite direction. And then switch this direction, bring the knees in towards one another, and then all the way out and around. The next time the knees meet back in center, hold them there. Then exhale, slowly drop the knees to the left. So you reach the right arm out, lift the head, and then gaze towards the right side. I love myself unconditionally. I love myself unconditionally. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and slow exhale. Bring the knees back in through center. And then slowly drop the knees to the right, stack the hips, reach the left arm out beside you, lift the head, and then turn the gaze over to the left as you allow the left shoulder to surrender and melt down. I radiate positivity. I radiate positivity. Inhale and slow exhale. hands in through center. Give yourself one final hug. Bringing the forehead towards the kneecaps, forearms around the shins. Repeat to yourself, I love myself. I'm proud of myself. I trust myself, and I know I'm always supported. Inhale. Exhale, finding your Shavasana, taking up as much space as you need, letting the legs and arms lay out long and feel heavy. Breath in. Long exhale, let it go. I am always supported in everything I do. I am always supported in everything I do. Allow your mat, the earth beneath you, to feel and support you for the next final moments. Let your breath take its natural pace, just trusting, knowing your body knows what it needs. I am supported in everything I do. Letting this mantra be taken inwardly, repeating it to yourself quietly. And then slowly, you feel ready, deepening your breath. Maybe inviting slow, gentle movements in. And finding a full body stretch as you reach toe tip to fingertip. And exhale, just coming to a fetal position. Feeling the earth beneath you support you. Knowing that the support will follow when you leave your mat today. And then as you inhale, press yourself up to a comfortable seat, keeping the eyes closed, palms on the thighs. And take a couple shoulder rolls with the neck, opening up again, and just greeting the day once again. It feels so good just to reawaken, feeling refreshed. And then turn the head back through center. Guide the hands to your heart's center. Palms touch, press the elbows out, lift the chest. Big breath in. Slow breath out. From my heart to yours, Namaste. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through your yin and mantra class today. It is always an honor. I will see you in the next video. Bye, yogis.